Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat facing the Indiana Pacers. So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Chris Bosh, Haslam out there with LeBron James. Then there's Wade. And it's Chalmers in at the point guard position. To the paint, Indiana moving it around. Back to George. Hibbert at the elbow. Right through the D for the layup.
And really can't complain about the D there. That's just all Hibbert keeping his focus and able to convert. It helps that his shot is just about impossible to block.
Now here's LeBron. Bosh, a screen on Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Now the Pacers with it. George dishes to Hill. Back to George. Left side, Turner. West setting the pick for Turner. That one misses. Some solid defense from Bosh. Wade passes to Chalmers. He gets it in there.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Now here is Hill. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Udonis Haslam. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting two.
The first one falls.
What a pickup George Hill is. This guy's such a capable player on both ends. Smart, intelligent, lightning-quick reflexes by the point guard.
Both free throws good from Hill. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Wade outside. The drive by James. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Well, 6'8" and 200, who knows how many pounds, but the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sport.
Turner passes to Hibbert. Turner with a screen on Bosh. West with the ball. He's guarded by Haslam. And the basket by West.
Well, that is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside.
Hill against Chalmers. Kicks it to Haslam. Passes it to LeBron. Here is Chalmers. Pass to James. Bosh sets the pick for James. Over Turner. And it's LeBron missing. George against Chalmers. Here's Hill. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
I think this is one thing George Hill is exceptional at, drawing the defense into fouling him. Terrific getting to the foul line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Hill. Now Wade. Chalmers outside. Pass to James. Bosh, a screen on Turner. James, the bounce pass, and stolen by Hibbert. Outside Turner. A pass to George. Hill looking around. He dishes it to West. Just 5 on the clock. West setting the pick for Turner. the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Third team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Pacers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he's good on the first of 3. Shane Battier is checked in for Udonis Haslem. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Chalmers dishes to LeBron. Fades away. And the shot goes in.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
George looking around. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is long. The Heat trail by 5. Chalmers outside. The drive by James. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
LeBron's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Hill against Chalmers. The 3 from George. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
George against Wade. Pass to Chalmers. He kicks it to Bosh. Here's James. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
That doesn't go either for George. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. Feeds it to Bosh. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Pacers with possession here. Outside Hill. On the wing, Turner. Outside for George. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for George.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to James. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by West. Outside, George. There's the dish to Hill. And there's the call on Bosh. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Number 34, Ray Allen.
Miami on defense. 4-point game. And Hill has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Turner, the bounce pass, and the dunk by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
Allen outside. Kicks to LeBron. Bosh sets the pick for LeBron. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Both free throws good from Bosch. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 4. Hill against Wade. Turner passes to West. West a screen on Allen. Here's George. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll, and Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
Now here's Wade. No scoring in this one, and he recovers it. Battier kicks to Wade. Pass to Allen. A 3-ball. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Allen against George. For 3. Hill nailed from three-point land. Hill's got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Wade. In the corner, it's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
But guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Indiana. Heat also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. Indiana leading by 3. To the paint, and the dunk by West.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
And so here is Miami. Wade up top. He's covered by Watson. Here's Anderson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Some changes for Indiana. Luis Scola, he's checked in for West, and it's Williams in for Evan Turner. That one misses for Anderson.
What you get from Chris Anderson on the floor is hustle, nonstop, all out. He works very hard to generate results out there. And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
Williams against James. Now here's Watson. Tight defense on him. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Floats it up for James. And stolen by Hibbert. Here's Watson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, George Hill is an effective combo guard. He sees the floor and puts it on time and on target.
Now here's James. He's got 11. Over Williams. The fadeaway J off the mark. Indiana leading by 7. Hibbert with a screen on LeBron. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
So when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Davis is checked in for Williams. Now here is Battier. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson outside. Allen for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Stolen by Wade. And he drops it in from the low post.
See, these difficult finishes take incredible concentration, and Dwayne Wade is accustomed to taking those hits.
The pass to Scola. It's back to Hill. This is to Hibbert. 4 on the shot clock. Over Allen. And it's Hibbert missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Wade kicks to Battier. Anderson passes to Allen. Over Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Mahimi's checked in for Hibbert. Johnson comes in for Davis. And Paul George is subbed in for George Hill. And Miami with a change here too. Mike Miller's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Ray Allen hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Passes to Watson. Johnson the screen. Watson the pass to Johnson. Inside. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Watson's got 6.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Miller kicks to Allen. Anderson up top. Heat moving the ball around. Battier dishes to Miller. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebound by Mahimi. Here is Watson. And here's George for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Chris Anderson out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Allen. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's Miller in at the shooting guard position. George with the bucket.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Pass to Miller. On the wing, Battier. Back to Miller. Allen surveying the D. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch and shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
George against Miller. Launches it. And the Pacers another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. Battier outside. And here's Miller outside. Doesn't go for it. Indiana leading by 10. Scola, a screen on Allen. Watson's shot is off. He lobs up the alley pass, and Anderson slams it in.
And what a finish by Anderson, rising to get the lob pass and finish that one with some authority.
Watson kicks to Scola. For the three. Watson's shot is off. The Heat trail by 8. Battier outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside, George. Scola sets a screen for George.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop it.
The Pacers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. West is checked in for Mahinmi, and it's Turner in for Jones. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Heat.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
Pass to Allen, on the wing, Miller. Back to Allen, unloads, good, and Miller gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Allen.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Watson finds Turner. Takes a 3, and C.J. Watson good for 3. Watson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Battier outside. There's the pass to Chalmers. Bosch hits the pick for Chalmers. To the inside. It's stolen by West. George against Chalmers. Second chance shot. And the layup by George. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
To me, that's about intensity from Paul George, just fighting for that offensive rebound.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Paul George really making a difference here.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Wade, he's checked in for Miami.
Checking in for Miami. Number 3, Dwayne Wade.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bosch passes to Chalmers. Allen for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
Spins. Here's Watson, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Wade with it. Passes it to Allen. Battier outside. Bosch high post. Hits the jumper in space. Bosch has got 6.
Oh, a master from the mid-range. Bosch, fantastic at getting his shot off from there.
Watson dishes to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. West a screen on Allen. George hacks a 2-pointer, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Pass to Watson. Now West. To the paint. There's Scola. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That free throw missing. The Pacers making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. James checked in for Shane Battier. They can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Heat trail by 15. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league now. Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report. Now, here's George. 17 points in the game. Down low, here's Turner. Outside for George. Stolen by Allen. To the wing right side. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Pass to George on the top of the key, and he knocks down the jumper. 19 points for George.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now Watson, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Watson surveying the D. Turner passes to Scola. On the wing, George. Scola sets a screen for George. Shot clock at 5. Overweight. Again, Indiana.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Bosch, the screen. James, the pass to Bosch. And it's sent back by West. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
George Hill's checked in for the Pacers. The Heat also changing it up. Joel Anthony comes in for Bosch. And Shane Battier subbed in for Allen. James against Turner. Inside. Here's Anthony. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Anthony's got his first basket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The pass to West. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 13. Outside Anthony. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
James outside. Clock at 6. And it's Wade penetrating. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Pacers leading by 13. And here's Watson. 9 points in the game so far. Turner finds West. West a screen on Wade. Back to West. Clock at 4. From 13. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. The Heat trail by 13. Here's James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Watson, the pass to Turner. To the middle. Here's West. It's good. And that's 10 points for David West.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Outside Scola. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Pacers another three.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Wade outside. Anthony sets the pick for Wade to the paint. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his third foul of the game. George is checked in for Hill. And Miami also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by George.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Watson the pass to George. And the Pacers another three.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Allen outside. From past the arc. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 17. Watson the pass to George. Up again. The rebound by James. LeBron's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Anthony, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Heat have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Joel Anthony taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Indiana making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. And he sinks the second. And so it's Indiana with it. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Watson. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, James. He dishes it to Bosh. The feed to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
And it's Watson with the ball for the Pacers. 16-point lead. Outside, George. George double teamed. And Watson has it in the corner. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wade gets the bucket.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Now, here is George. 24 points for him. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat trail by 14. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Wade. Here's Indiana now. George with the ball. He's picked up by James. LeBron against George. Pass to Watson. West a screen on Bosh. Here's Watson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Watson's got 7 points for the quarter. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Pacers. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Turner, George Hill out there with Paul George, and it's West, and it's Hibbert in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now here's LeBron, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Good on the second free throw. Here's George. Outside Hill. West outside. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Hill has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 20. Bosh, that's the pick for James. Chalmers outside. Back to LeBron. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hill. Lob pass to George. Stolen by Bosh. James looking it over. Stolen by George. He feeds it to Turner. And the layup falls. Turner's got 8 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Chalmers. He has 5. George against Wade. And there's the drive. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He has 6.
So quick with that first step. Wade finds a lane there and exploits it for the deuce.
The pass to Hibbert. Now George from deep. And the Pacers another 3.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
James against Turner. And LeBron James gets it to go.
LeBron James has built his career taking hits. This guy powers through them. He works so hard to keep that frame and his game in shape.
Now here is Hill. 10 points for him. Passes to George. George double teamed. 5 to shoot. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Turner against LeBron.
I'll tell you, the defense cannot afford to be too physical with Dwayne Wade. He attracts so much attention and understands how to draw contact.
The Heat have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, He's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
Now here is Hill. Outside for George. Hibbert in the high post. Haslam's there. And it's Hibbert missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's deflected and stolen by Hibbert. Hill against Chalmers. Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Chalmers. The Pacers making the shot. Haslam a screen on him. The three from Chalmers. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Really left alone that time. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. Wade passes to Chalmers. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it's simply going to take more of an effort than that to deter LeBron James. The strength and the skill set are overpowering.
Now here's Turner. 8 points for him. George double team. Poked away. Hibbert with the screen for Turner. Count it. Turner's got 10 points in the game. And it's Chalmers with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. On the wing, James. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
And so it's Indiana with it. Now here is George. He has 30. Outside Hill. 3-pointer. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Wade finds James. Pass to Bosh. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 9 points for Chris Bosh.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
Chalmers against Hill. Now the dish to Turner. Lob pass to George. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And plays like that demonstrate Paul George's athletic ability. He's not just an elite scorer, he is a high flyer.
Now here's James. He's got 22. Into the lane. And it's good, 2 points. James has got 24.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Hill against Chalmers. Hill passes to West. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by the Heat. Now James. He's got 24. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Now here's Hibbert. 12 points for him. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the pass to Wade. The stupendous finish in traffic. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like the effort from the defense, but at that close range, Wade was not going to be denied.
Passes it to Turner. Shoots from 12. Count it. Good. Turner's got 12 points in the game.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Chalmers passes to Wade. Back to Chalmers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And whether it's for himself or others, D. Wade is constantly making things happen.
Chalmers against Hill. Dishes it to Turner. Out to West. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And the mechanics West has on his jump shot are terrific, especially impressive off the catch.
LeBron against Turner. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone. George against Wade. Back to George. Over Wade. The shot by George, no good. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. James against Turner. From 6 away. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pacers leading by 23. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Hibbert finds George. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Another shot. Hibbert gets the bucket. He's got 16.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Timeout called, the Heat. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for West. Smith checked in for Evan Turner. And it's Watson in for George Hill. And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Haslam. Battier comes in for James. Miller's checked in for Wade. And it's Allen in for Chalmers. Now George, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Mahinmi with the screen for George. Mahinmi, the second chance points on the tip-in.
You do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahinmi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
Allen passes to Battier. Three-pointer. Allen's shot is off.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
George dishes to Watson. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. No good on that one. Here's Miller. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And sometimes defenses forget how tall Miller is. He uses that 6'8" frame so well inside.
Scola, a screen on Allen. Watson kicks to Scola. Bosch grabs the miss, and there's the foul. It's on C.J. Watson. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Chalmers. He has 7. Anderson passes to Battier. Here's Bosch. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. 11 points in the game.
Just a very solid jumper for a guy his size. Bosch has worked so hard on his mechanics.
And so it's Indiana in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. So with Bosch on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Wade. Allen out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Chalmers. And it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Anderson is a selective shooter, which is why you love seeing him earn that call.
At the line for two.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Pacers leading by 21. George dishes to Williams. And Luis Scola, a bucket, and the assist by Williams.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Wade outside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now, here is George with the shot. Here's Mahimi. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Chris Anderson.
Yeah, defensively, if you have got to foul someone, this isn't a bad choice. For Mahimi, it's been a bit of an adventure at the free throw line.
That free throw good for Mahimi. Mahimi hits them both.
And this is where Mahimi gets into some trouble, right? You think over his career, percentage-wise, it has not improved as a foul shooter.
Pass to Batty. Back to Allen. Chalmers looking around. Anderson in the post, guarded by Scola.
And you got to love Anderson's hustle, especially how hard he goes after the offensive glass.
Outside Williams. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Watson. Scola, a screen on Chalmers. Just 4 to shoot. Watson. Oh, that's blocked.
A really smart defender. Battier positions himself really good there for the block.
Wade against George. Wade drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Pacers leading by 19 points. Outside, George. It's stolen by Wade. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get C.J. Watson.
Well, this guy, a dangerous interior scorer at his position, right? Dwayne Wade's so good at making the defense foul him.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Hibbert comes in for Mahimi. Davis is subbed in for Williams. Heat also with a sub. Anthony's checked in for Chris Anderson. Both free throws good from Wade. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here is Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Chalmers passes to Battier. Anthony sets the pick for Wade. And Hibbert with the block. Outside, George. He kicks it to Davis. Here's Hibbert. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Now, here's Chalmers. Davis down low. Wade is covering, and that one, good. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Allen outside. Now the pass to Battier. 3-pointer, Wade. Luis Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his 5th rebound in this one. Davis, the pass to Scola. Battier with the steal. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Miami also making a switch. Haslam's checked in. Johnson kicks to Watson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hibbert inside. Haslam on him. Hibbert hits the bucket. Hibbert's got 4 this quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the Heat call time here. And some changes here for the Pacers. West is checked in for Scola. Turner comes in for Johnson. And it's Hill in for C.J. Watson. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. LeBron comes in for Wade. Now, here's Chalmers. Bosh passes to Chalmers. Bosh sets the pick for Chalmers. Passes it to Bosh. Shot clock at 5. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so George will bring it up for Indiana. Hill against Allen. Hill passes to West. Now here's Hibbert. On the wing, Turner. Over James. The shot by Turner, no good.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
James, the pass to Allen. And here's Haslam. Here's Bosh. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Indiana. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. George dishes to Hill. Lob pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And it's the Heat with the ball. Chalmers passes to Allen. James outside. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Bosh.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Pacers.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Chalmers. Bosh, a screen on Hill. And the basket by Chalmers.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Chalmers has gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. George against Allen. Hibbert with it. Outside, George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pacers, Paul George. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Ray Allen. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here is James. Chalmers outside. Back to James. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And that's now 30 points for LeBron.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Hill passes to George. George double teamed. At the elbow, it's Turner. Kicks it to Hill. Over Chalmers. Hill, no good. And here are the Heat now. Chalmers finds Wade. And the layup is good. Wade's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, slick with the rock. Wade making move.
Hill dishes to George. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Double team on Bosh. Back to LeBron. Traps in the tray.
LeBron James.
James has got 33.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
Now here is Hill. Left side West. He dishes it to Turner. George double teamed. For 3. Hill knocks down the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Turner against James. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeBron's got 36.
LeBron worked tirelessly early in his career on improving his range shooting, and boy, it has paid dividends.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Now, here's Mahimi. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Smith finds Watson. Over Chalmers. Watson's shot is off. It's stolen by Watson. Pass to Jones. Feeds to Mahimi. The kick out to Scola. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 5 on the clock. Watson for 3. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And it's the Heat with the ball after Indiana gets the 3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Heat, Dwayne Wade. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. And a new group in for the Heat. Joel Anthony's checked in for Bosh. Mattier comes in for Udonis Haslem. Miller's checked in for James. And it's Allen in for Mario Chalmers. And he's good on the second.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Smith outside. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Scola. That one falls.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Miami Heat. He gets that one.
Dwayne Wade.
Wade's got 14 points here in the second half.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Smith outside. And there's the pass to Johnson. Indiana moving the ball around. Mahimi, a screen on Wade. Watson, the pass to Mahimi. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now, here is Miller. It's back to Battier. Passes it to Anthony. And yes, it's good.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And it's Miller in the corner. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Dwayne Wade.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now, here's Watson. Wade is covering. Now Watson. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.